The next series we're going to take a look at is Kenner's extremely loose interpretation of the 1994 movie Congo, which is a pretty universally disliked movie. And rightfully so, since it is pretty awful. But it's one of those movies that I still find pretty entertaining, in that kind of so bad it's good kind of way. Because it's got things like shootouts with killer apes, some pretty good gore, Tim Curry chewing the scenery, Ernie Hudson pretending to be British, and Laura Linney wasting some apes with a laser gun. Congo began as an astounding bestseller novel by Michael Crichton in 1980. Also, look at this amazing artwork on the inside cover. It's just ridiculous. The back of the novel predicts that Amy, the talking gorilla, has enough charm to make her a pop culture icon as big as R2-D2. Which, spoiler alert, it didn't quite work out that way. Anyway, Jurassic Park came out 2 years earlier, and Congo had been abandoned as a movie since the late 80s when Crichton walked away from it because he realized he couldn't use real apes. So it was dusted off and they had Stan Winston do all the ape suits. And by the way, if you're going to hate on the ape effects, remember they were done by one of the greatest practical effects guys ever. So that's probably as good as it will ever get for a guy in a monkey suit. Anyway, and I think they really thought they were going to have another Super Jurassic Park scale hit on their hands because they made a ton of merchandise for it. There were trading cards, Tiger Electronics made a Quiz Whiz thing, and a VRTX hologram handheld game, mugs, pogs, pins, ham-fisted Pepsi tie-ins, awful video games, fast food promotional watches, and on and on. And of course, the Kenner toy line, which was even recycled from Jurassic Park Dino Trackers. It consists of Peter Elliott, Karen Ross, Monroe and Kahega, and Amy the Gorilla, which rounds out the hero team. The evil apes are Mangler and Blastface. There was also a mail-away ape who came in a plain white mailer box that we'll take a look at. Oddly enough, not advertised on the card backs are two deluxe figures that came with small gray apes, Bone Crusher and Deluxe Monroe, who looks even less like the character in the movie than the other Monroe figure. There are two vehicles as well. The first is a small four-wheeler thing called the Trail Hacker, and the largest is the Net Trap vehicle because it is Kenner, so there's always a net trap. Oddly enough, there's no playset for the Lost City of Zinj, which actually could have been pretty cool because it has that kind of iconic, well, I don't think anything from Congo is necessarily iconic, but a recognizable structure that could have been used as a centerpiece. And that wraps it up. We'll take a look at the Kenner toys as well as some other goofy things in this series. So as always, thanks for watching and stay tuned for Congo, where you are the endangered species.